Hey guys, how you doing here? Fred Gonzalez with G&G Productions, bringing to you a video on the Mavic 2 Pro, and I'm hooked up to the DR10L field recorder right here, trying to get some sound up close to match the video. So we'll see what we can do. All right guys, thanks for watching. Let's take an aerial view. All right, so looking north, facing north right there, we're about 100 feet up. I've been flying for a while, so we've got about 9 minutes of flight time, plenty of time to look around and see what's going on. I'm going to take this up to the maximum allowable height for the FAA Part 107, which is 400 feet. I could actually fly higher than that if I'm inspecting a tower that's 400 feet high, because I have to stay 400 feet away from it. So I can actually fly higher than that. So I'm at 395 feet right now, which is the maximum allowable height for the FAA Part 107. And if we pan to the west, we'll see the Colony Towers over there. If you see them on your screen there, that's the Sorrento, Norbono, a couple other ones there, and the Hyatt Regency as well. You guys can see the Gulf of Mexico off in the distance. Nice clean water, nice and blue. If we pan down south, now we're looking towards Naples. Nice, clear, beautiful, sunny day in Southwest Florida. Temperature's about 98 degrees with the humidity 51%. It feels like 107 outside. Nice and toasty. All right, so if we keep panning, we're going to keep panning east out here. All right, so now we're looking east, and if we keep going about 120 miles that way, we'll go straight into Miami, Fort Lauderdale. So let's take a look around the neighborhood here. So straight down right there where those two cars are parked, that's my house. So let's just take a little fly around. One thing I wanted to take a look at over here, see if I could find it. All right, so you see that horseshoe or that cul-de-sac right there in that body of water? That's the Imperial River that eventually feeds out into the Gulf of Mexico. And in the winter, if you go out there, there's a boat dock there. A whole bunch of manatees come all the way up river here because the water stays warm in the winter. Not that the water gets too cold in the winter in Florida, but cold for them, I guess. We're about 394 feet. A bridge that goes over the Imperial River, loaded with bats. If you ever go underneath there on a little kayak, you could hear thousands of them during the day. Harmless, but you can smell all the bat poop when you go under. And if we keep following that Imperial River all the way down, eventually we'll lead out to the Gulf of Mexico. If you guys ever get a chance to go on there on a small john boat or a kayak, I highly advise it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool features to see, especially if you go upriver. Bring a camera. I highly suggest that. All right, so let's bring it on back, and I'm going to follow that river. See those nice treetops, a lot of foliage. That big piece of property right there on the left to your screen, guy must be a prepper because he's building one heck of a compound right there. So here we go, coming on back home. You can see my neighborhood goes into a horseshoe shape. So the only people that live down the street, or the only people that come down this street, are the people that live here, which makes for a very quiet neighborhood. Everyone knows each other. Really nice. About 320 feet right now, coming down. empty today. About 200 feet. And let's just drive this around the neighborhood and see what we got. Let's tilt the camera up. There we go. We're about 70 feet right now. Nice neighborhood. All right, you probably hear that. That's my low battery warning telling me I have about 5 minutes of flight time left. So let's go ahead and bring this back. For my house, there we go. There's the neighbor's house, and there's my house right there. Do a flyover. All right, so let's hit the home button. Now I don't have to worry about where I am, where I'm going. I just hit the home button. I'm about 214 feet, and the Mavic Pro 2 comes right back to me. There's my two vehicles there, and you can see me walking on the driveway. And let's go ahead and tilt the camera up so we can see what it looks like when we're coming down. You can probably hear the propellers on the microphone now. So that's the Mavic Pro driving itself or flying itself now. So it does rapid movements. It's not worried about filming, it's worried about coming back to the home position. "100 feet right now, coming down. The sounds of the propeller are becoming more prominent. 50 feet. 40 feet, the rate of descent's pretty quick on this thing. And I'm going to cancel the home button so I have more control over it. So now we see myself here, and we're back at where we started. The Mavic Pro 2 has the ability to either come back to the remote or come back to where you took off. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Fred Gonzalez with G&G Productions. Till next time, we'll see ya.